welcome back to another manager's blog with me, John. Friday today, and tomorrow we play Hanham Athletic at home. So back to the league campaign tomorrow. If you watched my last week's blog, at the time of recording, didn't know if the game was actually going to go ahead. It didn't. We've managed to get a game of friendly at 4 o'clock. Our opponents made forever. They couldn't make a 4 o'clock kickoff, so the actual league game was postponed. But we did manage to play, get a friendly at home to Mend It Broadwalk. Their third reserves or third team. Very successful match. We went 1-0 down quite quickly in the game. Bit of a sort of long range goal, which I felt we could have dealt with a bit better. Closed down a little bit more, misplaced pass, but went 1-0 down. But pleased to say the sort of lads responded very well as we've been doing. And we saw the match out with a 6-2 victory. Really good performance. Some of our best football I think we've played this season at times. Midfield and the wide people linking up well. It was a very, very, very good game. George PC in his new position managed to bag a hat-trick for himself and was man of the match, rightly so. Had a great game. Josh Gilbertson with another 2 goals to his name. It was a really, really good performance. What pleased me most, I mean, it's a friendly. It's obviously it's nice to win. It's not important, but it's always nice to win, especially against teams that are a lot higher than you. The performance, maturity, again, it's getting better game by game. So that was the really sort of pleasing thing for me. A couple of things, John Jones made his debut in the second half as right back. Thought had a great 35-minute cameo appearance for us. That was pleasing. Josh Cleveley back in the side at centre half, and he's been out for a little while again. He picked up where he left off and put in a great performance. Jack Cousins, who was our other goal scorer on the day, again very good in midfield. But right across the pitch again, it was just a good all-round performance. So very pleased with last week's sort of outing. But like I said, more importantly, we're back focused on the league this week, and it's going to be a difficult game for us. They're not, Hanham's not sort of up near the top of the league, but we know, like we've come across teams in this league like this year, last year, they're all difficult games. So it's going to be another challenge for us to overcome tomorrow. We're on the 4G, so we know the game's definitely going ahead, which is a huge bonus because it's been very stop-start since Christmas and the New Year. So it's a play a game a week off, play a game week off, couple of friendlies here and there, and it's been messy. So it's been like that for a lot of teams as well as us, but it hasn't been sort of helped by free fixtures, and unbelievably next week we got another free weekend in spite of the fixture pile up and stuff. We got another free weekend next weekend, so that will be the last one, and then we're sort of back to back, and I've been sorting out fixtures and rearranging games this week, and I think we got 3 evening games for sort of end of March in April. So it's going to be a busy end to the year, that's sort of absolutely fine with us, and I know we're sort of prepared for that. But yeah, sort of 13 games to go. It's incredibly tight at the top, as I said on last week's video. I don't think actually anybody played in our league last week, so it was as you were in terms of positioning in the leagues. And we're 4th tomorrow, 4th going into tomorrow's game. Some interesting fixtures this week. I think Partnell is playing Bristol Boys. So again, people are going to drop points. Some teams are going to drop points this week, and we have to capitalise on that and sort of keep going and just winning our games. Between now and the end of the season, I don't like to put a lot of focus on other teams. Are they going to get a draw? Are they going to drop points here? Are they going to pick up points? It's all about us. I'm focused on us, and I think we're going to be going into every game believing we can win it, and we can win them. Whether we do we'll have to wait and see. But I believe 13 games to go, there's no reason why we shouldn't be looking for 11 or 12 victories out of that, and an odd draw or 2 here and there, and that should be good enough to get us promoted. But again, is like I said in the post-match video last week, it's sort of shelving that and looking at the next game and the next game only. I know it's a cliche what managers say, but that's all we can do. Me and the lads is just focus on the very next game. And for us, it's Hanham tomorrow, and there's nothing more than 3 points at stake and on the line. So that's what we have to do. But we go into tomorrow's game. Paul Cameron in goal. Josh Cleverley keeps his place with Sam Morgan. Mike Gilbertson back at right back. Jack Gilbertson at left back. Midfield of Jack Cousins, Callum Rowan, George PC, Billy Gilbertson, and our usual strike force up front of Josh Gilbertson and Tom Blake. So good side, strong side. Strong bench as well tomorrow. There's a really strong bench. We got Dan Little drops to the bench, Ben Jeffrey on the bench, Nathan Bolton, John Jones and Dylan Peters. So really strong bench. So the lads is going to have to be absolutely on it tomorrow. Otherwise, they know there's people now really putting pressure on to come into the side for the sort of end of season running. But I'm confident going into the game. I said I think we're in good shape. Good training session Tuesday night. Worked a little bit on finishing. Sam sort of took the defence and was sort of going over a few bits of things of shaping. We sort of worked on a few corner routines and stuff like that from free kicks and dead ball situations. But yeah, the lads look sharp, look good. Everybody's in high spirits, as you can imagine. 7 wins in the league, 7 wins and 2 draws out of the last 9, including friendlies. We're probably unbeaten in about 12-13 games now, so winning the huge majority of them. So they're right to be confident. They just need to make sure they remain focused, and like I'm always saying, do the basics at a very high percentage and doing well, and that should see us through. So yeah, all good at the moment. As always, guys, thanks for watching these videos. Head over to our website. There's a lot going on it, which is www.bristolunitedfc.co.uk. Head over to our YouTube channel, which is Bristol United FC. You'll see lots of videos, funny videos, content, highlights, games, interviews, podcasts. It's all on there. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and said head over to our website and you'll see a lot going on our website as well. But thanks as always, guys, and I will check in tomorrow with a post-match interview with my thoughts, and along with that we'll have a player or two's thoughts on the games. But yeah, see you then.